Have you ever woken up to that sharp, burning pain in your big toe, making every step feel like a challenge? If you're over 65 and dealing with gout, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That throbbing ache can make you dread getting out of bed, let alone staying active. But here's the good news: you don't have to let gout slow you down. With a few simple stretches, you can ease that pain, loosen up those stiff joints, and keep moving with confidence. Staying active after 65 isn't just about feeling good today, it's about keeping your independence and enjoying life to the fullest. In this video, we're going to walk through 4 easy stretches specifically designed for seniors to help manage gout pain. These are gentle, practical moves you can do right at home, no fancy equipment needed. By the end, you'll have a simple routine to keep those joints happy and your body moving. Let's dive into the first stretch and get started. Gout can be a real nuisance, can't it? It's caused by a buildup of uric acid crystals in your joints, often hitting your big toe, knees, or ankles the hardest. For those of us over 65, it can feel like the body's playing unfair. But movement is one of the best ways to fight back. Gentle stretching improves blood flow, reduces stiffness, and helps flush out those pesky crystals. Plus, it's something you can do at your own pace, whether you're in your living room or even sitting in your favorite armchair. Before we start, a quick note: always check with your doctor before trying new exercises, especially if your gout is flaring up. Safety first, right? Now, let's get to that first stretch. It's called the toe flex and point, and it's perfect for targeting that big toe where gout loves to settle. Picture yourself sitting comfortably in a sturdy chair, maybe the one you use for reading or watching TV. That's where we'll start with the toe flex and point. This stretch is all about gently waking up the joints in your feet and improving flexibility without putting too much strain on them. Here's how it works: sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor. If you're feeling fancy, you can place a small towel under your feet for extra comfort. Now, focus on one foot at a time. Slowly curl your toes downward, like you're trying to grip the floor or that towel. Hold that position for about 5 seconds. Don't worry, you don't need to count out loud, just a slow 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi in your head will do. Then, gently point your toes upward, stretching them as far as feels comfortable. You might feel a little pull along the top or bottom of your foot. That's a good sign you're loosening things up. Try to repeat this flex and point motion about 5 to 10 times per foot. If you're new to this, start with 5 and work your way up as you feel more comfortable. The beauty of this stretch is how simple it is. You can do it while catching up on your favorite show or even chatting with a friend over coffee. I know a friend, Mary, who's 68 and swears by this stretch. She used to dread gout flares because they made her feel stuck in one place. But after adding this to her morning routine, she says her feet feel lighter, and she's even started taking short walks around her garden again. It's not about doing anything intense, it's about small, consistent moves that add up. If your toes feel extra stiff, go slow and don't push too hard. Listen to your body, and you'll find the sweet spot. Now, let's move on to the second stretch, the ankle circle. This one's great for keeping your ankles loose and improving circulation, which is key for managing gout pain. You can stay in that same comfy chair for this one. Lift one foot off the ground just a bit, keeping your knee bent. Imagine you're drawing a big, slow circle in the air with your big toe. Start by rotating your ankle clockwise for about 10 seconds. Again, no need to be exact, just move at a pace that feels natural. Then, switch directions and go counterclockwise for another 10 seconds. You might hear a little creak or pop in your ankle. That's normal, as long as it's not painful. If it hurts, ease up or skip this one for now. Do about 5 circles in each direction per ankle, then switch to the other foot. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even do both feet at the same time, but one at a time is just fine. This stretch is like giving your ankles a gentle massage from the inside out. It helps get the blood flowing, which can reduce swelling and that tight, achy feeling gout brings. I remember talking to a gentleman named Tom at a community center. He's 71, loves his weekly card games, but gout in his ankles was making it hard to get around. He started doing these ankle circles every morning while sipping his coffee, and he told me it's like his ankles got a new lease on life. He even noticed he could stand longer without that heavy, stiff feeling. It's amazing how something so simple can make such a big difference, isn't it? These two stretches, toe flex and point and ankle circle, are a great starting point for tackling gout pain. They're gentle enough for most seniors, but they pack a punch when it comes to improving mobility and easing discomfort. The key is to make them part of your daily routine, even if it's just for a few minutes. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't skip it because it's quick and keeps things in good shape. As we move forward, we'll explore 2 more stretches that build on these, helping you target other areas gout might affect, like your knees or even your hands. So, you've got those toes and ankles moving a bit more freely now, and that's a fantastic start. It's amazing how just a few minutes of gentle stretching can make your joints feel less like they're stuck in cement, right? We're building on that momentum with 2 more stretches that are just as easy and perfect for keeping gout pain at bay. These next ones will focus on your knees and hands, 2 spots where gout can sneak up and make life uncomfortable. Let's keep the energy going and dive into the 3rd stretch, the seated knee lift. This one's a game changer for keeping your knees flexible and boosting circulation to help ease that achy feeling. For the seated knee lift, you can stay right in that comfy chair you've been using. It's all about simplicity here, no need to get up or rearrange your living room. Sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor, just like before. Now, slowly lift one knee toward your chest, as if you're marching in place but in slow motion. You don't need to bring your knee all the way up, just go as high as feels good, maybe a few inches off the ground. Hold it there for a couple of seconds, feeling a gentle stretch in your knee and hip. Then, lower your foot back down nice and easy. Switch to the other leg and do the same thing. Aim for about 5 lifts per leg, but if that feels like too much, start with 3 and build up over time. This stretch is like a little wake-up call for your knees. It gets the blood flowing and helps loosen up those joints, which can get stiff when gout flares up. I met a lovely woman named Margaret, who's 72, at a senior fitness class. She told me her knees used to feel like rusty hinges during gout flares, making it hard to even walk to her mailbox. After adding these knee lifts to her daily routine, sometimes while listening to her favorite oldies, she noticed she could move more smoothly. She even started joining her grandkids for short strolls in the park. It's not about doing a marathon, it's about those small wins that make you feel like yourself again. If your knees are extra sensitive, go slow and don't lift too high. You're in control here. Now, let's shift gears to the 4th stretch, the hand and finger spread. Gout doesn't always stick to your feet, it can creep into your hands, too, making things like opening jars or holding a coffee mug feel like a chore. This stretch is super simple and can be done anywhere, even while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Start by holding your hands out in front of you, palms facing down, like you're about to play the piano. Slowly spread your fingers as wide as you can, like you're trying to stretch them to touch the walls. Hold that spread for about 5 seconds, feeling the gentle pull across your knuckles and fingers. Then, relax your hands and let your fingers come back together. For an extra boost, you can gently curl your fingers into a loose fist and then open them back up. Repeat this spread and relax motion about 5 to 10 times per hand. If you want to make it a bit more dynamic, try rotating your wrists in small circles after each spread. It's like giving your hands a mini workout. This stretch helps keep your fingers nimble and reduces that tight, swollen feeling gout can cause. I remember chatting with a fellow named George, who's 69 and loves his weekly bridge games. He started noticing gout pain in his hands, which made holding cards tricky. He began doing this hand stretch every morning, and he swears it's helped him keep up with his card-playing buddies. He even jokes that his shuffle's gotten smoother. It's these little tweaks that can make a big difference in how you feel day to day. These 2 stretches, seated knee lift and hand and finger spread, are perfect for rounding out your routine. They target those sneaky spots where gout likes to hide, and they're so easy you can fit them into even the busiest day. Whether you're doing them in the morning to kickstart your day or in the evening to unwind, the key is consistency. Think of it like watering a plant, just a little bit every day keeps it thriving. As we wrap up these stretches, you're probably starting to see how small movements can add up to big relief. Stick with me, and we'll tie it all together with some tips to make these stretches a natural part of your life. All right, you've got a solid routine going with those 4 stretches, and I bet you're already feeling a bit more limber just thinking about them. It's incredible how these small, gentle movements can help tame the gout pain and keep you moving with ease. Now, let's bring it all together by talking about how to make these stretches a natural part of your day, so they become as easy as grabbing your morning coffee. We'll also share some extra tips to boost the benefits and keep you feeling active and energized after 65. Let's dive into how you can turn these stretches into a habit that sticks. The beauty of these stretches, toe flex and point, ankle circle, seated knee lift, and hand and finger spread, is that they're so simple you can weave them into your routine without much effort. The trick is finding a time and place that feels natural. Maybe you do them in the morning while the kettle's boiling for your tea, or perhaps in the evening while you're winding down with your favorite audiobook. Pick a moment that already feels like you time. For example, I know a woman named Helen who's 70 and loves her gardening. She started doing these stretches right after watering her plants, using her patio chair. She says it's become her little ritual, and her gout flares don't hit as hard anymore. It's not about carving out extra time, it's about piggybacking on what you're already doing. To make it even easier, try pairing these stretches with something you enjoy. Maybe put on some music that takes you back, think Sinatra or maybe some Motown, and let the rhythm guide your movements. 5 minutes of stretching while humming along can feel like a treat rather than a chore. If you're someone who likes routine, set a reminder on your phone or stick a note on your fridge that says, "Stretch and smile." It's a small nudge to keep you consistent. Consistency is the secret sauce here. Doing these stretches a few times a week, even for just a few minutes, can make a big difference in how your joints feel over time. Another tip to supercharge these stretches is to stay hydrated. Gout loves to flare up when you're dehydrated, so sipping water throughout the day can help keep those uric acid crystals in check. Pair that with your stretches, and you're giving your body a double dose of care. I remember talking to a gentleman named Frank, who's 67 and a retired teacher. He started carrying a water bottle around his house and doing his stretches every time he refilled it. He told me his gout attacks are less frequent, and he feels more spry chasing after his grandkids. It's those little habits that stack up and make you feel like you're in the driver's seat again. Now, let's talk about breathing, because it's a game changer when you're stretching. As you do each stretch, take slow, deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. This isn't just about relaxing, it helps oxygen flow to your muscles and joints, making the stretches even more effective. Imagine breathing out that tension in your toes or knees with every exhale. It's like telling your body, "Hey, we've got this." If you're feeling a bit stiff, don't push through pain, ease into each stretch and let your breath guide you. Your body will thank you for it. One last thing to keep in mind, these stretches are just one piece of the puzzle. Staying active after 65 means finding joy in movement, whether it's a short walk around the block, a dance with your spouse in the living room, or even these stretches. Gout can make you feel like your body's betraying you, but every small step you take is proof you're still in charge. You're not just easing pain, you're building a life where you can keep doing the things you love, whether that's playing cards, gardening, or just enjoying a pain-free morning. So, there you have it, 4 easy stretches to help you manage gout pain and stay active. From flexing those toes to lifting those knees, you've got a toolkit to keep your joints happy. Make them part of your day, sip some water, breathe deeply, and keep moving in ways that feel good. I'd love to hear how these stretches work for you. Drop a comment below and share your story. Maybe you've got a favorite time of day to stretch or a song that gets you moving. And if you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips to live your best life after 65. Here's to moving easier, feeling stronger, and enjoying every day to the fullest.